So guys, welcome to our channel once again. Today on our biology exam revision series, we will learn about the rate of photosynthesis. So ensure to stay to the end of this video as this is an important topic in your biology. Also, at the end of this video, you will get a free biology exam revision question to test your knowledge on this lesson. If you have not seen our previous video on photosynthesis and limiting factor, please ensure to check out the video on our biology playlist in order to fully understand this lesson. So now we already know from our previous video that light, carbon dioxide, and temperature all affect the rate of photosynthesis. In this video, we want to know how they all affect this rate. So let's look at each of them one after the other. So here is a graph to illustrate the effect of light intensity on the rate of photosynthesis. Light provides the energy needed for photosynthesis. So over here you can see that as light intensity increases, the rate of photosynthesis also increases as well. And this continues until a certain point is reached where an increase in the light intensity does not affect the rate of photosynthesis again. So at this point, the limiting factors for photosynthesis will now be temperature and carbon dioxide. In the laboratory, you can change the light intensity by moving a lamp closer or further away from your plant. So the next is carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide is one of the raw materials needed for photosynthesis. And as with light intensity, an increase in the level of carbon dioxide will also increase the rate of photosynthesis until a certain point is reached, where further increase will not yield any difference. So at this point, the graph flattens since an increase in the amount of carbon dioxide will no longer yield any increase in the rate of photosynthesis. So at this point, carbon dioxide is no longer a limiting factor. So as long as light and carbon dioxide are in much supply, the factor limiting photosynthesis will only be temperature. Usually, if the temperature becomes the limiting factor, it is because it is too low. So the enzymes needed for photosynthesis will work more slowly at a low temperature. But also, if the temperature gets too high, the enzymes needed for photosynthesis as well as other reactions will get damaged. And this happens at about 45 degrees Celsius. So we can also represent the effect of many limiting factors in one graph. For instance, in this graph, we have the rate of photosynthesis plotted against light intensity. So here we can see the several plots showing the levels of carbon dioxide as well as the temperature. So at the start, you can see that as the light intensity increases, the rate of photosynthesis also increases. And then the lines level up at different points where light intensity is no longer the limiting factor. So if I compare these two lines, you'll notice that the line at 30 degrees Celsius levels up at a higher point than the line at 20 degrees Celsius. Now, this suggests that the line at 20 degrees Celsius, temperature must have been a limiting factor. So if we also compare these two lines over here, we'll see that this line levels up at a higher point. So we can simply say that carbon dioxide is a limiting factor over here at 0.1% carbon dioxide. So this is how we can go ahead and evaluate this graph and know the different limiting factors at the different points. So guys, before we come to the end of this lesson, let us consider a simple calculation on this topic. Here, we will make use of the inverse square law, which links light intensity and distance. So we say that light intensity varies as the inverse of the square of the distance. So you can simply use 1 over d squared to measure light intensity. So guys, let's try out this question on the screen. The question says, Use the inverse square law to calculate the light intensity when the light is 10 cm from the pond way. So let's go ahead and use the formula 1 over d square. So if we put that in here, we'll have 1 over 10 square, which will give us 1 over 100, which is 0.01. So the answer will be in arbitrary unit, that is AU. So guys, here is a free biology exam revision question for you to test your knowledge on this lesson. Feel free to pause this video and try it out. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you are new to this channel, please ensure to join our Telegram channel using the link in the description of this video below to get instant updates and notifications for your exams. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends if this video was helpful. Also ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you.